Hey there guys, it's Tom from Dolphin Dive Productions and welcome to a little Christmas masterclass for all you Call of Duty fans out there. This video is aimed at a very specific bunch of Call of Duty players. As we know, Christmas is fast approaching and a few of us hardened veterans Call of Duty players like myself like to refer to the coming of Christmas as the time of the Christmas noobs. They are real, it is a real thing, you may well be one of them. What a Christmas noob is essentially, you are a person that's got Call of Duty on Christmas Day, or maybe a little bit before, a little bit after, due to parents, friends, family, whatever, buying it for you, and you hop on Christmas Day or New Year's Day and you're like, oh yeah, let's have a go, and then you get absolutely annihilated. There's a reason for this, because Call of Duty comes out in November. All the hardened Call of Duty players like myself and many others as well like to get it early, get hands on before Christmas, play it to death, know all the maps, know all the guns, know what works for us, get the technique right. So when it comes round to these Christmas noobs, it is literally just, it's a Christmas Day massacre. It's a glorious day where you can rack up your kill streaks, rack up your kill death ratios, your win-loss ratios, work on those pesky camouflages that you just struggle to get with certain guns. So, if you've played Call of Duty before, then you may well not fall into this bracket, but Call of Duty Christmas noobs are a very, very specific bunch of people. They're more casual players. They're players that play it maybe a month or two a year, get bored of it, move on, go back to Candy Crush, whatever. You know, we don't judge you here, okay? It's not. What I like to do at Dolphin Dive Productions is, I've done a psychology of the noob. I'm now actually going to help you rather than ridicule you any further. So what I've done is I've prepared a handy cut out and keep guide for every single Christmas noob coming out this December the 25th. So without further ado, as you can see, I've started with a noob favourite, okay? The gravity spike dude is what I like to call him, okay? You can use this in many situations, but a favourite of the noob, and the Christmas noobs, you will need to take note of this, okay? Make notes. The favourite thing a noob to do is to run around a corner and use it on one person in a far off region of the map who is posing no threat to anybody. Okay, that's the most noob-like way of utilising these gravity spikes. It's a one-hit kill, very short time to actually utilise those gravity spikes. Use it on that one person. You know, don't help your team, don't do it on an objective, don't do it on a large group of people. One person that's posing your team, no threat at all, and you'll be guaranteed that kill. So what are you going to use with the gravity spikes? What's your backup going to be? What's your weapons? Well, I've prepared a few for you that you can take a look at now. As you can see, I've prepared three. I've got the Noob Standard, the Noob Advanced, and the Noob Shot Fun. We'll start off with the Standard. Every noob needs one of these, okay? Go into a little bit more detail. It's a Gordon with a reflex sight. Unfortunately, I'm not a noob, so I've unlocked no attachments for this gun. Okay, I've picked it up and used it a couple of times. Never ever used it from scratch. Normally a noob would have rapid fire, extended mags, a suppressor as well, and a grip just to make it that a little bit easier. But suppressor and grip are really what you'll need to aim to unlock. Okay, rapid fire and extended mags will come later on, but you'll get those in time. Maybe 3 or 4 playing days you will unlock those two bits of equipment. Alongside that, of course, we have the XM-53 rocket launcher. We've got 2 trip mines, so you won't have to go anywhere, and you can set up your little hidey spot. Of course, tactical concussion. You can also go for smoke screen. It's entirely up to you. Smoke screen, of course, will obscure your vision, your allies' vision, and give the enemy a little bit of a hint as to where you are and where you're looking to go. So smoke grenades if you really want to be that quintessential noob. Moving on, something a little bit more advanced, okay, as this requires use of the L1 button. That is, of course, a Draken sniper rifle. I've equipped it with a suppressor and a ballistic CPU because, of course, no one in the noob community knows if they can hold their breath whilst firing. If you can aim down the sights while firing, no noob will ever hold their breath. So anything that reduces the weapon sway while aiming will serve you well in the long run. And of course, suppressor, so while you're firing those 15, 20, 30 shots to kill one person, the enemy won't be alerted to you on the map. Of course, because you're a noob, you're a Christmas noob and you're sniping, you of course have your trusty XM-53 rocket launcher, again taking out kill streaks, hardcore, taking out your own teammates in hardcore because you get a bit nervous and you don't really know where they are and you don't know the maps. Of course, your trip mines, so you don't have to worry about attacks from behind or in front or side to side. 2 of them, of course, and of course sixth sense. Of course, in core, you'll always need the extra bit of help. You need all the help you can get, you Christmas noobs. So it displays a mini-map indicator with the direction of nearby enemies. Very useful. Anti-up is also very, very useful. Spawn in with a starting bonus to your store street meter, because the chances of a Christmas noob hitting a store street, 1 in a million. And of course awareness. Sound whore like the little noob that you are, okay? Make sure you can hear the enemy wherever they are. Make sure you can hear them wherever you're camping. Make sure you can hear them. Just noticed I didn't do the thing for the Gordon, but it's exactly the same but with Ghost, because even though you're camping in a corner and Ghost won't be effective for you, Christmas noobs don't know that, so they think they're invisible on the map when they're using Ghost and not moving. So just bear that in mind if you really want to be a noob. Ghost, don't move. And of course now the shot fun, okay? Shotguns require a certain bit of skill. I admit I don't like being shotgunned. The only shotgun I really use is the Ardus, because it's the most fun and requires the most skill. That's because I'm a Call of Duty pro. I've played it a lot. I have skill. Now Christmas noobs come from a very different bracket of skill, i.e. none. So they need a shotgun that does all the work for them, all the power, and no hassle. This is the Haymaker 12. It's a fully automatic shotgun. Just hold down that trigger in the general direction of the enemy. Bam, 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 bam. And that's it. You'll get maybe 1 kill, maybe a couple of assists if you're lucky. Of course, because you'll be running around with a shotgun, you'll need your trusty XM-53 rocket launcher, decked out in a lovely green camouflage this time to make you feel a little bit more special. Of course, we've got 2 trip mines, because of course, even though you're using a shotgun and a rocket launcher, you will be camping at some point because you are a Christmas noob. And of course, smoke screen to screw up your allies, yourself, and give the enemies that little bit edge. Of course, because you're a noob and you're running around with a rocket launcher and a shotgun, you need all the protection, not just from enemy grenades, but from yourself. That is key. So I've stuck flat jacket on here. I've got anti-up again, because the chances of a noob hitting a store street are, that's right, 1 in a million. And of course awareness. So while you're running around with your great newbie clumpy footsteps, make it easier for yourself to hear the enemy moving around in their base of operations as you get lost around the map. So guys, I hope that has given you a little bit of help in how to behave like a Christmas noob, how to survive the Christmas noob period, and maybe a few of you will make it into the bracket of my awesomeness. I doubt it, but it'd be nice to see some of you on the other side. So guys, Christmas noobs, look forward to Call of Duty on Christmas Day, and as always, stay noobie.